Now that you've had a little bit of time to digest what happened last night, what are kind of your thoughts?
Just a tough day for us. Offensively, we need to put up more points in the second half. I thought the defense put an incredible effort out there in the first half, but as a team, we fell up short.
Have you been able to figure out what exactly went wrong offensively, why you were not able to move the ball and only come up with 3 points in the last 30 minutes?
We didn't execute on third down. We had a couple pre-snap penalties, a couple penalties during the game. That ultimately we fell up short. But as an offense, we got to move the ball better. We got to convert better on third down. Continue to limit turnovers and things like that.
For your first playoff game, how much is this thing stinging right now?
Obviously a tough situation. You want to be at your best during the playoffs, and it didn't go our way. And I think this team deserved better. And I really appreciate all the hard work that everyone put in this year. And it's a special group, and it didn't go our way. But I know that everyone is going to continue to show up to work and give their best effort and use this as fuel during the offseason.
Do you still have confidence in the coaching staff here?
Of course, we believe in Coach Staley in the front office, 100%. Everyone would be lucky to have a coach like Staley. He's been an incredible leader. He's got the respect of everyone on our team.
What's your favorite thing about Brandon and just the way that he goes about business and his coaching style?
He's genuine. He's himself, and we believe in him. And he's been the same person the past 2 years. And, it didn't go our way this year, but we took a big step forward. And we believe in this coaching staff, this team. We've got the right pieces. We just got to put them together. We've got to execute better.
Will you, if asked, use your influence to keep this coaching staff in place?
Like I said, I've got complete trust in this coaching staff and this front office, and I think we did take a big step this year. Obviously, not the way we wanted to end the year. Really only one team is happy at the end of the year, but this coaching staff, this team, I believe in them 100%, and I know that we're going to continue to give everything we've got for as long as we can.
What's the biggest challenge in not having a game on Sunday to get ready for? Now you have to sit and think about this for the next 7 or so months.
I think that's good fuel for the offseason. Unfortunately, it didn't go our way this year, but we're going to continue to work hard, and this offseason will be big for us. And I know that everyone is itching to get back to work, and they'll take their time to get their bodies back. But looking forward to the offseason.
Justin, how soon do you start thinking? How soon do you start thinking about next year, or start working out? What's the recuperation and re-energizing time for you?
Yeah, I think it'll be dependent on the situation for everyone. And for me personally, I'll take a couple weeks to get back and get my body right. But next year's already on my mind, and we'll do everything we can to be the best team that we can be next year. It didn't go our way this year, but it's not going to stop us from being our best next year and not letting this year affect our next one.
Justin, do you feel like you took steps this year from last season?
Steps forward?
Step forward, yeah.
Yeah, I think we've gotten a lot better as a team, and unfortunately it didn't go our way. Like I said, we fell up short in the playoffs, and I thought there were a lot of good things offensively that we did. Still plenty of room for improvement, things that we can clean up this offseason, and definitely things we can address as an offense. But I thought overall we battled through some injuries, we battled through some adversity, so I'm really proud of this team.
How close do you think this team is?
I think this team is really special, and it didn't go our way, unfortunately, and we needed to execute better in the second half. But we've got the right pieces, we've got the right coaching staff, and we believe really high in this coaching staff and this team. And we're going to take a good long look at it this offseason to get better as best as we can.
Justin, what was it about the second half of games this season? Because it seemed like in the third quarter, teams came out and were outscoring you guys by a large margin. Is it just adjustments or strategy?
I think it's just dependent on the game. I think there were stretches where we played pretty well in the second half, and I think we could have done a better job in this playoff game, and that's ultimately what causes us fall up short this game. But like I said, I think there were some pretty good things that we did offensively this year, things that we can definitely address going forward. But I thought overall we battled and we kept fighting this year.
Justin, is your rib injury fully behind you? Just where are you at physically after a full season?
Mm-hmm. Time was the best healing, and just getting through it, icing, doing everything I can to get better. But it's behind us now.
You feel like this was the most adversity you've dealt with in a season, just with the injuries on offense, your own injury earlier in the year? Kind of seemed like you experienced a lot of things this year you didn't in your first two.
Yeah, I think it was definitely a tough year. But I think adversity is a good teacher for us, and it's a good experience that we had to go through and learn. And there's really only going to be one team happy at the end. And it's not us, and so we're going to use that as fuel for going forward. And having gone through these things this year, we're better off because of them. And we might not know why now, but I know that going forward, these guys are going to appreciate these lessons, and we're going to do everything we can to learn from them.
I know it's out of your hands and more in your agent's hands, but have there been discussions yet on a contract extension, or do you think there'll be talk this offseason?
Not with me, no. I've been so thankful to be a part of the Chargers organization. I do everything I can to be here, and whatever happens, and it is out of my control. But I've been so thankful for the Spanos family and everyone in the front office for taking great care of us.